No, I know, it's weird.
So we'll take these 3 pieces here that became junk and we'll put them at the top so we won't have that threshold.
Oh, I'm not gonna leave stuff unfilled though. I hate that. I'm gonna have to fix that because it's gonna drive me nuts. I don't like floating blocks. I'm gonna have to go fill that in at some point.
Yeah, no, I entirely get that. But for the purpose of being able to move the card up and down for now,
Oh yeah, yeah, it's good enough.
Anybody hear me?
so yeah, we can. Which is it that you want to go for the time being? Do we want to start getting into mass productions and building the road, or do you want me to mortar a bunch more stone for you to make a building with?
Well, we should probably set up a store here, like you said, or I mean, I can just put a cart in my store that I've already got built at my spot.
Yeah, trust me, they will come to your store to get the cart. That
Yep.
will not be a problem. And I
The
can.
problem is that getting money over to me is going to be difficult at first because I'm going to want a lot of stuff that they're not going to be able to carry. That's,
Well,
that's their problem, isn't it?
you can technically. Yeah, that is their problem.
I mean, if they had a
But I mean,
cart.
there's other things that you can do too. Like for instance, you could set it up that you want the Doofer credits for the cart, and then you can come over to Doofer and buy what you want. For example, like the possibilities go out quite a ways like that.
No, this is true.
Oh, so they fixed it so there's not empty blocks of water now. It actually comes in.
Yeah, I was wondering that. I'll put some dirt down in there in a second.
Well, it was broken before. Like if you took out a block, if you put say a block out in the middle of the water and then pick the block back up, there'd be an empty square of water where water should be. So
Yeah.
they fixed it so we can build latrines and stuff. And what is it called? A dike. We can build a dike to get water to our smelting and that. Well, I am happy. We now have a usable card. We get a couple more of them up for everyone to be able to move our wares back and forth in mass. So I, I have some stone here. I can turn. Do you want me to turn this extra wood I already have here back into hewn logs so we can try and get that back to your place too? Or should we? I suppose we need to
Well,
take a road.
I'm gonna. I mean, I'm not. I'm gonna get a cart for myself here at some point, right? So,
I know, but I'm just thinking of trying on the immediate. I'd like to get you some materials. I'm just
well,
wondering what the best way to build a road to you is.
yeah, I'm wondering that too. Well, we can continue this road that we came up off of his place by putting these three here. So, if I just do, I don't know if is that going to be in his way if I do that. Go continue straight up, or is that going to
No,
be in
we
your way?
no, we'd be able to do that. I mean, you're gonna hit that pit I made.
Yeah.
Oh, we're probably gonna cross his property to do that though.
So,
Hold on a second.
yes. So maybe we want to go down low on the beach over here.
Well, yeah, if we come across here, and as soon as we hit this void, if we take if we take the stone road, we can bridge straight across this gap here, and then we don't have to dig anything up for that whole gap. and then when we get across, it will
Oh
be
no, I
flat
mean,
terrain again that we can, or we can ramp down.
doesn't matter to me. I'd rather ramp down. I don't like. Well, no, we can. I can build a bridge across here. It's just gonna take a little while. But yeah, I could do that with the stone road pieces. Can you build them up like blocks, like to make pillars? Or do they?
Um, no, but we can take my mortar stone in alongside of the stone road, and they kind of match in together. So we can use my
Okay.
mortar stone to do the cosmetics of it.
All right. So yeah, I could do that with some stone road. I don't have any stone road at the moment.
Yeah, well, I got lots of pitch there, so you can set a project to start making it. I think I got some more
It's
stone to
making a
break
cart
down.
right now. We don't. Hmm, I gotta make some. I gotta make some stone.
You should be able
I
to make
just
some
put
right there. I just
another.
put a bunch of the ones that I took off.
Yeah, I just put 119 limestone through to be cycled in the stone. And once
Where
you're,
Where's the bench for that though? Over here.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
here it is.
outside. It's outside the door, so it doesn't use up any of the room volume because
Yeah.
it doesn't require room. I heard someone else try and say hello here on Discord. Sorry if we've kind of
Yeah, I
gotten
was
away.
fixing problems. I had people muted. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was just waiting. I was just waiting for y'all to stop talking.
Oh,
Didn't want
he
to be
doesn't
rude.
stop.
Hi, Sarah. How's it going?
It's going. Yeah, when it comes to like the genus and fucking what is it? Oh, you're streaming. Sorry.
Oh, I don't care if you swear.
What else? All those other different types. Basalt. You just hit it like three to five or more times consecutively. You can't hit one once, hit another one another time, because then it screws it up.
Yeah, we were having that problem with. We noticed that with basalt before this patch, but I guess whatever this patch was, they changed things again.
Yeah, someone was telling me, "Oh, you can't mine that because you need a better pickaxe," and I was able to mine it with the stone pickaxe, but it took like 5 hits for basalt, and genus I think was 5. It's just a lot more hits, so it'll destroy your pickaxe, but you still can mine it.
Yeah, I mean, I just
Yeah,
took out redwoods with my stone axe, so.
Yeah, it takes. I
It's a
think
lot of
stone axe is about
food and repairs.
150. I think it's 150 strikes. I counted,
Oh,
and then like 30 to 50 for the stump. It's
yeah,
like
I
stupid.
just did it 4 times.
Yeah, I took one down. I like starting with one of them. Now I got 110.
I needed room to garden.
Oh, you do? If you're doing farming?
Yeah, I started a little farm. I got food going and stuff.
Now, when it comes to farming, have they made it any easier? Because I gave up on trying on solo to get it to work, and it just never works for me.
The last world that we did, I was pretty good with the food cycling that I had going. I don't understand fertilizers, and at this point, I'm saying screw. I'll just plant more things.
Yeah, nah, I hate that. It's just too much shit.
But the food bonus is worth it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in the redwood world over here by the jungle, so I'm basically eating fried papayas and taro. So, you know. So what? Like I asked before, but no one answered. Is there anything? I put one in carpentry, but that's kind of self-explanatory. Does anyone want me to focus on anything? Like, what
we're
are we doing?
starting to get into hopefully the smelting and the engineering here. I know there's a few different people that took the smelting books that I had made.
Oh, you
I
sold
just
the
sold
books? You didn't sell just
No,
the
I
scrolls?
sold
No, the scrolls, the
I
scrolls.
just called them books. It's a horrible habit.
Can anybody hear me?
But I gotta look at the research table and figure out what else we need, I guess.
Well, until you figure out, I'll be rocking my little mine in this little mountain over here, as far down as I can go, and I'll be building a house. 5x5, whatever.
Tailings are always the biggest pain in the ass in the game because they haven't. I don't understand why they haven't put a profession late game for being able.
Hello, hello.
Well, the only way to really deal with them is, which is what I end up doing, because I build a deep mine in the ground, and it's always surrounded by stone. So I'll fill up one
That's
corner
been the
and then just
only
keep
way to
trekking.
take care of them, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, our last map we had the elevator built down the bedrock and we were burying it in there.
The last map had a crater in the middle of the mountain, and that was not helpful.
So we dug the bedrock in the other spot. Yes, I know. It was a learning experience. We will pay more attention to the land above the mine from now.
Anybody hear me?
A little robotic, but yeah.
All right, second wood cart is done. I think I'm gonna grab that one.
All right.
Hmm.
Nobody's taken glass working yet.
Oh no, there's 2 wood carts here. Okay, maybe there's only 1 wood cart, but it keeps showing. Where's that one?
The other one might be the one that I have sitting here. You
No,
just see it 'cause
there's
it's
2.
green.
There's one in my item use bar, and there's another one in the chest. It looks like, but I think I only remember building 2 total.
Oh, it might have been because I just got booted from the server.
Oh.
It's that same login token bullshit again. I don't know what they got going on with their authentication server.
What is this milling specialty skill thing that doesn't exist anymore?
Milling, I think, is under.
Yeah, I'm
Farming.
like farming. Yeah, it's someone's 83% completion on T104's research table.
Yeah, T401. He's up
401.
across the water from us. He was on for a while earlier. He's got quite a setup, actually.
Just to let you know, I'm gonna go for mining and possibly smelting as well.
So now you rephrase that statement, increased the cooperation, because when I started it said low on the thing.
It should be on low. Is it not on low?
Isn't low 80 on the
No, that's high collaboration. That's when you want everybody to be working together. We should have it on medium low or something.
hold
It's
on,
supposed to
I'll
be
just look.
3 to 10.
Okay, I'm confused, but it's all good. I'm always confused.
Oh, we've been very confused about it.
And I've been playing this game since it first came out. And then they did all the updates, and then I was really fucking confused.
Yeah, I'm still newer at it, especially at the server side of things, but with all the changes lately, it's kind of made it all new again.
Yep. When I started, you didn't have to be in the desert for iron because it's
Yeah,
sporadic
that
in the world.
Yeah.
that really changed.
Well, I got in the game and I gotten all set up with that world, and then a few days later they put the 8.0 patch after I just gotten the server up and running. And I was like, well, now what do I do?
They just
Well,
did a patch, didn't they?
Just today, there was the small one.
On another server, that's why we couldn't access it.
yeah, I was playing another server. They didn't update, so God
Yeah,
knows when that'll ever happen.
it was not easy to update. I had to pull the server or pull all the files offline, regenerate the map, and then I had the default that they had pushed out to the server providers for it wasn't working, so I had to upload my files from my PC onto the server to make it work.
Yeah, because this says this is day 1, and unless y'all been working all day, this seems like pretty advanced for day 1.
We started it
Last night.
Yeah, last night.
last night about this time, so that we'd be just coming up to day 2 mark.
We started with a high collaboration. There was only 4 of us on last night, so we decided to change that.
And then everybody joined when we put it on low.
How, if you find a surface material, I'm looking at a good sized chunk of limestone, it usually goes buried in, right?
A good percentage of the time, yeah.
Because I don't want to I don't want to build a house right near it and then turn around and end up being just a surface stone. I guess it really wouldn't matter.
It's completely random gen, so I mean, your guess is as good as anyone else.
What are you looking for?
Someplace that looks like it would be good for a mine. Of course, I think I can dig down, so maybe I can find it below surface.
What are you planning on mining? Because I mean, there's a few people who are already set up for doing the copper mining here in the desert, but nobody is set up over in the ice zone yet to mine.
It's
iron in the desert. Yeah, it's iron in the desert. Sure, there's a bunch set up for iron, but nobody's set up to get the copper out of the ice place yet.
Well, I'm kind of I'm in the grasslands.
Yeah, you won't find iron. You won't find any real metal in the grasslands the way that they've got it now. You either got to go in the desert for iron, or into the cold area to get gold and copper.
You find gold and copper in the jungle, and I'm on the cusp of the jungle in the redwoods by the river.
I was usually
I
too busy looking for clay in the jungle.
Yeah, fucking clay.
Look, clay! Look, clay!
I hate that. So annoying to fucking do clay.
Oh, but it's so great once you get to the bricks.
Oh yeah, but that's yeah. What they should do is make you use the dirt and make you have buckets and something like with water, and then make fucking your own clay instead of having to find it.
Yeah, that would be nice. At least have that as an alternative to having to find it.
Yeah, like a mechanist, like a machine has to be in water, and you add dirt to it to make clay.
Oh wow! I see what you're talking about now. I didn't even see this area up here.
I'm definitely starting to hit some iron veins. We're going to be needing.
your character's name?
I'm Egoy. We got Nero over here. Doofer is his base is in this area.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, we're listed.
Calistria? I'm looking at that person now.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, you're near the river.
Yeah, I'm in the van down by the river.
So just south of here is where you were talking about the ice area, right?
Oh, login token changed. You have to close the game?
Yeah,
I don't
if you go
know.
south of me is more ice. Yeah, it's just a snow area.
I just kept clicking until it let me log back in. They're having something up with their authentication servers here right now, so it keeps randomly kicking people out.
Yeah, I don't get the sense that this game plays really well with Steam. And you know, Steam's not exactly stable at the best of times.
I'm not sure that it's a Steam thing. I think this isn't uncommon of a problem for them to have after a patch. So. Usually, when they put a patch out for the next few hours, there's like 2 or 3 more sorry we fucked it up patches to come out right afterwards.
Well, I can't get back in. If I can't get back in soon, I'm gonna have to call it a night.
Yeah, I'm seatbelting right
I'm
bad
getting
now.
Steam Connects too. I think I found a spot for me. Just south of you, do you see on the map that giant, the only thing I can say is the wall of what looks like brick? Or the limestone?
Sure.
I'm going to go right above that. Well, actually, I think I should go below that.
Oh, there.
What's your
you're about to-
in-game name?
Oh, this is some
James, BLUE007.
Okay,
this
so
is
you-
some fun stream right here, boys. Watching me fail to log into a game.
Oh,
I'm streaming as well.
What's your Twitch name?
Wind Raider.
yeah, maybe just reboot the game right quick. See if
That's
that
what I'm
resets
doing.
Okay. Well, I know all I did was click, and when it came up with the error, I hit OK and clicked, and hit OK and clicked, and like the third time or so, it just logged me in. So I don't know what the deal is with it.
Connection failed.
It's moments like this that makes me think I should just go in and disable the authentication server.
Yeah, it didn't even give you the other error. Yeah, like that error.
Yeah, I got a bad token, and then now it's just saying connection failed, could not auth. Their auth servers may be down.
I wonder. Hold on. No, it still says I have the current version on the server, so they don't have a patch out there. Check their Discord, see what they're saying.
I'm gonna try resetting the game one more time. get some double-aught buck that I can hit it with subtle. So I told my
Oh, I
boss today,
froze.
I can fix the machine I'm working on all day. It just takes a kinetic solution.
And I just got dumped as well.
Yeah, this is. It's dumping a whole bunch of people off the server right now. I just see like 4 people get dumped at the same time. So it's definitely something that really ruins a good game.
Yeah, I started building real fast. Like, hurry up. But now my question is, when you reboot it up again, if it's going to roll back at all.
No, my server is set. As long as the server itself doesn't crash out, there won't be any rollback. And even with that, I got my server set to back up periodically all the time. So the rollbacks at most, the biggest rollback I've seen so far is about 7 minutes.
It's not that bad right now. Yeah,
I had a
login token.
I had a 20-minute backup on Scum, and I just found a Car 98 in the scope. I was kind of pissed about it. I loaded back in. I was inside of a high security zone, pulled an SVD and an adapter out of a crate zone that I had already. I was like, yeah, I'll take that trade.
Good old RNG.
You always gotta like when the jerky's in your favor.
Oh, I got accused of streamer loot on that one because I had 3 people watching. It's like, guys, most people I've had watching this one. So, but yeah, I had a lot of fun with that SVD until someone robbed me.
See, I haven't played that game, so I don't know what it's like.
It's kind of like Rust and DayZ with the most insane player, like with an even more toxic player base.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey, more toxic games.
Finally
The
got
game-
back in.
The game straight up encourages you to just like pillage. There's nothing safe. If it's on your body, they can't get you in yours. Like when you're logged off, you're out of the game, so you can't get like robbed, like your inventory stolen when you're asleep. But they can lockpick every door. They can lockpick every chest.
So not quite as
So-
bad as Ark.
Yeah, it's sounding like Ark.
Yeah, it's not quite as bad as Ark. They can't get you when you're asleep.
Poison you, keep you narcotic and stuck in a cage, and yeah.
Yeah, you wake up, you're a slave now.
Damn it! Goodbye, body.
It's been nice.
Yeah, I've sacrificed myself on more than one occasion because of that.
It's a beautiful night for a swim.
The water's nice here.
Can you, next time you're back at the base, Nero, can you toss some logs on to be hewn? And I can build another cart.
Yep, I can do that in about 10 seconds. I'm just in the process of that. Is it just logs you need for now?
Just I need hewn logs. Yeah. Ooh, I just got to level up.
Yeah, it should be about that time. This should be about the 24 hours.
I don't know what to spend that star on.
I've been
Yeah,
debating on my
good.
star for the last while.
I mean, because I don't have I don't have any of the advanced ones that I could put it into, right? So I'm wondering if I should just save it.
Well, if we get a tailoring table up so that way we can get some cloth made, then we can get our lumbering. We'll need somewhere to do lumbering. I know
I'm also
Beatrice
at
said
an
he was
iron
gonna
mine,
do
right?
it.
So like, oh, is there nothing in like? I'm also at an iron mine, so smelting might not be a bad deal.
Well, if you're gonna do the engineering and the stuff in that tree, then you're definitely going to need smelting for it, because there's no way you're doing the engineering tree without a constant supply of being able to make metal.
Yeah.
For less cost.
Yeah, I'm gonna take smelting. That road back to my place is gonna be a little costly.
Well,
And you were given the crash course in tailings before.
I was not, but I get the idea.
Bury them deep.
Like I get my mine set up first, but I got to get a road so I get my cart back. And
yeah, so there should be a bunch of stone there that you can both make the roadway and the rampways, whichever way.
there's the mortar. What inventory did I not link?
Mortar should be in the sides. Oh, are we out of mortar?
Might be.
Yeah, I can make mortar right quick. All I need to do is dump sand.
And yeah, I can make. I've got wheels. I just need 14 hewn lumber, and I can make a. I can make up to 14 hewn lumber. It's not that wasteful.
Oh, I just gotta pull it out. It's all made there, and here's inventory just across.
Oh,
Just
okay.
let me dump some more. Just shovel a bunch of the beach sand into that stockpile underneath there, and I'll turn it into mortar pitch right quick. I can make a whole ton of it out of sand with my mortaring skill.
Go find somewhere that I can. No,
And I'll start moving this wood over here into the pile. I think I'm actually going to end up making my mortaring tables in tandem, because I'll have one for breaking up sand and I'll have another one for making stone.
Don't you have a mill in your?
Is there a mill somewhere?
Yeah, there's a mill made.
Oh, good. I'm going to take that.
And there's what do you call it? With the two. One mill.
Remind me to come down here and replace that hole of sand that I dug out with some of the road when we make it.
There'll be dirt at some
Yeah.
point once terraforming starts.
Oh, I got all kinds of dirt everywhere, but yeah. Get some sand in here and I'll turn it into pitch.
It won't let me. Is there no room in this stockpile?
There will be in a second. I just gotta vaporize the sand right quick.
Do you want me to break down any of that, or is that is broken down stone? Isn't it?
Yeah, that is broken down stone. I need you to turn it into road. If you turn all that into road right now, I'll make the pitch to finish off the project.
You want it a stone road?
Yeah, if we make a whole bunch of stone road, that will use up all that stone underneath, and then I'll be able to continue to make the pitch for it. Because all you need for stone road is pitch and stone.
I don't know why it still shows that you. Oh, there is a wood card here.
It might have duplicated when with one of the server hiccups. 'Cause every once in a while that does happen. If you're moving something out of the inventory at the same time the server hiccups.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not an error that you could willingly want to reproduce. It just kind of happens by chance.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, there's a third cart here.
I'm more than positive that between me, Ishka, and Doofer, we could make use of another cart here. The
Yeah.
first one we produced, I gave permissions for everyone to be able to use it, so. Well, just the core players.
Yeah, good. Well, no, that's yours. Do what you want. I got mine here. There's another one in the chest. I'm gonna queue up another one as soon as there's some hewn logs.
Oh, I think I put a bunch over already.
Okay, let's see here.
Should have.
Yeah, there's 2 more carts in there now on the queue now.
Nice. And of course, it should be. Yeah, we're starting to spit out actual road now, too.
Yeah. Oh, no, we've been doing it for a while. I'm just taking it.
Oh, I see the other sand got put in there. I'll turn that into pitch too.
Yeah, I put the rest of the sand in it. The road's gonna take about an hour, but whatever.
Yeah, that's normal though.
All right. Well, I'm going to go put a cart in my inventory since there's 2 more on the go. I'm gonna go put one in my store.
Yeah, that.
Well, I'm gonna put it for 1,000 Doofer coins, and that way I can go buy wood. By the time I get my road finished, I'll be able to buy wood and just cart it over.
Doofer coins. I love it.
I voted to make Doofer coins the world currency.
Yes.
I could actually see a cryptocurrency called that.
It probably already is. Who
Now, if he's been holding back on us that bad, he owes us all a good game of golf.
I'm actually probably just gonna put this card over here and use it for a little while.
Yeah, there's nothing against you as someone who used. Like it depreciates the value.
I don't really have anything. Until I can get a load of wood over here, I don't actually have much that I can do. I've got some wood here, though, I guess. It's been a minute since I've been here. How do I change the currency on it?
I think it's down in the bottom corner. I have to look at the store. Or at my stores. Oh, it's under the credit tab.
Yeah, carts for sale.
we'll get back on here in the next day or two, and we'll have the skeleton up and going. We'll be trying to install a freaking mint in his basement so we can print off Duker coins. It's gonna happen.
This is the way it's gonna be.
Yep, it's definitely gonna be a thing now. Oh, I see. You've been all going nuts with the divisions.
Oh yeah.
So, did you need more mortared stone yet, or no?
I get enough mortared stone. I'm done with that. I just need the road and the ramps.
Okay, so one where it's straight for now, 3 is perfect. I know if we want to get fancier later, what we can do is on the outside of this is we can run a mortared stone and put the wall pieces in, and that gives a little bit of extra brick on either side to drive on, but it also keeps you from being able to go off the edges.
Okay, I see.
Because falling with a full load is bad.
No comment.
Yeah, no, we'll. This is just taking a ton of.
Oh, trust me, the amount of rock that I'm about to begin mining and crunching down there. If you were to look where my inventory pile is, I've started to drill into the side of the wall there, and I'm going to keep widening all that out there and feeding it directly back in, so we could set up a great big road project and just
Yeah, I know.
feed
I'm just kind
everything in.
of. I'm kind of anxious to link up our bases so I can start working on my mine. Like, because I just took smelting, right, and I want to be able to get to work on that, but I want to have a good supply of everything, so I'm just kind of like getting it done to the bare minimum. Actually, I guess I do need a little bit more mortared stone. That looks good.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant there. And in
Well,
fact,
what I'll do then is I'll just move those pillars out by one on each side. That'll look better.
yeah, and I can. It's nothing for me to do up more mortar stone. Now the other thing is, if you want to just take these pieces for now to fill up your pillars, there's no
Yeah.
sense in, might as well do the pillars before the walls. I can mortar different color stones too, right?
Wow. We will have to have a discussion, but for now, this looks fine.
Yeah, so I mean, I can take the sandstone or the granite, and it will mortar up a different color, and we could do the sidewalls, and that'll make it all fancy. Like on the last one, the big bridge I had across the water to our start center, I had every fifth stone was a what do you call it? A foundation piece, and then there was walls. So.
Well, I'm gonna start laying down road and moving over those pillars. I'll probably pick up some of that to finish the pillars, but leave it like it is, so I'll know how we like it'd be a style guide. So I mean, this is only some of the building that has to be done.
Yeah, but it's fun when you get creative like this, right? That's what makes the game a lot more enjoyable. And bear in mind, as we get a little bit later in the game, we're going to get machines that can level an entire mountain out in a couple of minutes, right? So,
Remember, we got to play with those before we changed.
Oh yeah. No, I hear you. If I'm gonna level up, I need to get my mine going, and then Vol's getting the link. It reminds me, I meant to go claim some more property over there.
anyway, that would give the base template of it. It's 4 little pieces, and then a foundation piece, and then 4 wall pieces, and then a foundation piece, and then I think that's the spacing we have on these.
It's like 3 openings.
So I should line it up so that way it matches the pillars then.
I honestly wish they could make it so it's just 5 projects at one time.
Well, that's where you get your specialties for if you have multiple of the same tables going and getting bonuses for that versus having singular tables and the bonuses.
Not to mention, if they were to allow more than 5 things in the queue at the same time, the server load that would create would be problematic.
I can think about 5 ways you could troll the hell out of somebody by putting just a million projects that they have to cancel.
Well, that's the same. If you put a project down, no one else can cancel it.
Oh, so it's worse that there's less because you can clog someone's box.
Yeah, but I mean, my 5 projects and your 5 projects are 2 different sets of 5 projects.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, this is one of those examples of like where multiple Wainwright tables actually pays off. Like you could have 2 or 3 Wainwright tables all producing road at the same time. But we'll wait for Duper to get back on to make the next Wainwright table because he can make it very cheap with his woodworking.
I've got a Wainwright table over at my base. Just sitting in a box.
Yeah, so I mean, if we were to tier multiple of these together, then that would do the same too.
So you want me to go get it?
What do I got left for room volume in here? Yeah, there's enough room volume. We can still put another one in here.
Yeah, I'll go get it. I'm just gonna grab any roads that's here and put it down on my way by.
Yeah, I've got some more stuff.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put the road back and I'm gonna go grab some mortared stone. Start putting some of that down around the. So is this a cube or a floor?
The one that I was putting beside the road, I put in as cube.
Okay.
Just so
The one
it
over the
creates
pillar.
that kind of aesthetic.
But the one
The one
underneath is.
Yeah, the one underneath is cube. The one that's above the road level is the foundation.
Okay, yeah.
Foundation, cube, and wall. Damn it. Keep hitting the wrong button to try and switch the wall.
I'll go get that table.
Well, if nothing else, we'll have a very beautiful planet with comet hit.
I think like, there's a new player for the first time. They're gonna come here. They're gonna see like these guys mean business. They're gonna want to work with us, or they'll break down the bridge. Then they'll be pissed.
Well, I mean, that's another thing that we can do with the laws, right? We can, once we build this bridge, like we could we could designate the whole road area as government property, so to speak. Like you can set not demographics, but you can set regions basically. So you could set a pathway across your whole road and make it so only people who have engineering above X amount or permissions can work on this road. Or you have to be on the server. You have to have citizen status, so you have to have been on the server for X amount of time before you're allowed to fuck with this shit.
Okay. Okay, so I need this. I'm gonna claim some land while I'm over here because I have some land tickets.
What is your now that you've made some road? What is your skill up to now? Because you might be able to cancel the project and make it for less pieces. Like at top end for engineering, you should be able to make stone road. One stone equals one stone road.
I'm still on level 2.
Yeah, so once we get you up the top end like this, you'll be pumping stone out like there's no tomorrow. Like every few seconds, there'll be another piece of road.
Yeah,
And,
you left some mortar over here in my chest for me, so I'm gonna. Or maybe I made that when I made pitch.
Yeah, they just changed it in the mortar today, so
Okay.
anything that was formerly pitch is now mortar.
So I'll drop some mortar over there. It's only 7, but. Hey, Doofer says he's gonna hop on. And if he's not watching my stream to hear me say that, fuck him anyways. I gained 1 basic engineering experience for that cart that was finished. So we gotta give Doofer a cart. We'll tell him the news that he's the global currency. It's too bad that you can't rename stuff like that, or can you?
You can.
Good evening. How's it going?
You can
Oh, speak
rename
of the
pretty
devil.
much everything.
Your Doofer coin is now the currency that we're using, by the way.
How's things going?
Oh, buddy, there's been a lot of activity.
It's been a busy day.
Good. The store do well?
Okay, I don't know where you want this this table. I don't quite know where to place it, so I'm just gonna put that in the,
Just put it anywhere in the room that you think it looks all right. I mean, you can move that one around just as much. Just whack it with a hammer. So
it'll fit in this room?
Yep.
I'm loading in and I'm just going for smoke back.
Yeah, I already checked the room volume. We got more than enough room volume to put another table in here. And even if we didn't, all we'd do is build another room right on, or build the ceiling up another level, and then we'd have enough volume in the room for it. There's all kinds of ways.
Okay, so how do I update? Just tell me I don't have the right version.
Good question, because you're not on the Steam version.
Yeah, I am.
You like
I'm watching from
Steam
Steam now.
Steam should
version
automatically.
should up, unless they fucking patched it.
I'm just gonna do a system restart.
So
Yeah,
if I use your table, it still gives me experience, right?
yep. As long as you're doing it, you're getting experience for it.
Okay, we need some stone to make more process stone.
Alright. So the
Where are you
thing,
digging
what I've been
stone?
doing, follow me.
Let me grab my
Yeah.
cart.
Don't need your cart. I'm doing this the fast way. Follow me.
Where'd you go? I lost
Down
you.
where my stockpile is.
Okay.
You walk in behind my stockpile. All I've been doing is just mining out any the little divots I've pulled out here for iron, but just mine out any of the rock here, throw it in the stockpile, and we can convert it. For that matter, I will move, or I will build another bench for down here so we can process the stone without even having to go up. I think that's an excellent idea.
Oh, some of my stones are getting tossed into Doofer's territory. I can't pick them up.
As soon as Doofer comes back, we'll get him to give you permission so that way you can use their shit, because that's unacceptable. We're supposed to be working together, so. Alright. Well, just instead of mining towards Doofer's way,
When I head down here, because I don't want to leave a bunch of garbage.
I can pick up
I
the
can go
stuff
side to
on his
side.
side. Let's just go this way, because this goes towards her territory. Actually, I gotta look at the map so I don't get turned around.
Oh, I just got level 3 mining.
Oh, you should be able to put a specialty in.
Yeah, I'm gonna check here in a second.
Yeah, you can either decrease the amount of calories it burns, or you can increase the strength of your tool.
Well, we've got someone that's good at cooking. It sounds like I want to get a better tool.
Yeah, I like the better tool. It means it doesn't have to be repaired as often.
It's not a big deal now, but when you start getting into... Well, I mean, I'm going to be smelting iron, so it's not like iron's going to be a big deal for me, though.
Oh, iron will be a very big deal
Because then
until
you
we
get
get
into
to
steel.
advanced smelting. Until you get an advanced smelter, like the steel you manage to put together with the bloomery is not cost effective for resources at all. Basically, from the very moment you start smelting, your whole entire world should be bent around trying to get to advanced smelting. Because every time you cook a piece of metal, you gotta deal with the tailings.
Yeah.
Oh, the Mark guy finally did something. Alright, I'm bringing another work table down there, and we'll be able to grind stone up on the spot. And
Oh my.
Yeah, this sweep hands would be nice.
Yeah, Sweeping Hands is wonderful. It won't take very long to get to.
What tree is that in?
Yeah, Sweeping Hands. It's
Okay,
level 6.
my game's updating now. Just had to restart. Now it's updating.
Well, you probably could have done that just by restarting Steam, but...
Yeah, you're right. Either way, I hadn't restarted my computer in about 4 days, so it's time.
Oh, buddy. Yeah.
You don't have Windows. You want to know how I know you don't have Windows 10?
How?
Because it didn't restart on you. I'm doing an update. I don't care what you think. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
Windows must update.
The Windows 7 is actually not bad then, if that's the kind of crap you deal with.
Well, I mean,
Well,
there's a
depends.
reason for it. Like, it stops people from like getting their computer infected with a bunch of bullshit or idiots.
Oh, well, that's good too.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, on the whole, I'll put up with a little bit of pain if I don't ever have to fix somebody's computer because they don't never
Surfing porn and then get a virus.
It's not even that. Like, I mean, if you don't update security, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Someone's going to get you. And,
yeah, it's not searching porn anymore. Just going to a website and having the ads to come up on the side. They're not vetting half the ads that are taking up the space, and a lot of them have nasty little...
I don't know, fuck if they're paying the bills and fuck.
and it's like, it's really bad, like, because it's really easy to get pulled from Google lead services. Like, because they use an algorithm to detect whether it's adult content or whatever, and it gets triggered by so much
Garbage.
non-adult content,
Yeah.
and then you end up with like a sketchy non-Google ad provider on your website.
I don't mind sketchy.
Yeah.
No, but they're the ones that have all the really shitty things on.
Yeah.
The autoplay ads with sound that just like blast off your speakers, or just. I've got an ad blocker on, but I mean it's a pain in the ass because when you go to try to read the news, everybody's got ad blocker detectors now. They're like, "Hey, turn off your ad blocker," and it's like, "Load this in incognito."
Yeah, and then it's the equivalent of having the old Bonsai Buddy desktop buddy. That's
Okay, so what should I be doing?
you need to make us
Clicking
furniture, and we would all probably really appreciate some doors. And oh, trust me, buddy, we got all kinds of woodworking stuff for you to do.
All right,
well, grab a cart, start moving the wood over from Subtle's spot, so you can.
We got a bridge built yet, or no?
We're working on connecting
So then-
this stuff now.
So there's a cart around here and Subtle over by the food stores. I can get some.
There are 2 carts in the stonework storage chest right now.
Okay, sounds good. I get an extra carpentry table if anyone wants it. When I bought the perk, I had to get rid of the second one.
Just put it in your store for sale.
That's good.
Yeah, I've got a cart for sale in my store for 1,000 Doofer coins.
And I guarantee you right now there's someone on the server working their ass off.
So just drop it in the storage.
Yeah, drop it in the storage and then...
In output, right?
Yeah, and then...
On the sale board. Whatever. How many wood should I charge for it?
It's only a carpenter bench. I don't know, 30.
Okay.
I've been basing the prices based on how much resources go in the making it.
I based my last prices on the fact that I got cleared out and then they logged off.
Is there any other
buddy
kinds
came in, bought up all her good food, and then logged off. It was like, you bastard.
Dick!
I mean, it'd be cool if he was planning on going and running around and using up all the calories, but buy up all the food so no one else
You
can
took
use
all
it.
the fatty and stuff.
Speaking of food, I might have to go pay you a visit.
So carpentry table 1. What, do I have to change the one next to that? Oh yeah, it's 2 to 1 for the boards. So the carpentry table should be 3 to 1, right? Yeah. Any other, like, should I start making furniture here or what? You guys said you need some stuff earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, you can also sell that stuff too because people are going to need it for their housing bonuses. Because
Yeah.
the sooner they can get the
All right.
housing bonus, the more XP and more stars they can get unlocked.
So then, grab a cart and just start bringing wood over from Suttles. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
the
a
best way to
way
do
that
this
if you
is-
go around on the beach here, you kind of do
All
like a
one
half of a figure eight. It's,
Okay.
Yeah, there's all one level. If you start from my side and go around, you just maybe we should stick a couple blocks in that hole right quick so it doesn't.
Yeah,
Where's
I got some.
there's
road.
a
I'll
chest?
grab some road up and put it down.
No, that's the icebox. Where's the chest with? Okay.
As long as you click on one of them, you should be able to scroll through all the other inventory.
Wood cart.
There's a wood cart there you can
That's
grab.
what it is.
Oh, nice. That's the big one. Sweet. Okay. So, oh, and you got the Discord stuff all set up on a board for everybody to see over there.
Yeah, we've been pretty busy.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna bring some road down and start filling that hole. Or did you just pile dirt into it?
I just filled it in with some mortar stone there, except it in the inventory.
You got
There's a
some
bunch of
food for
rocks
me,
that
Subtle?
exploding at the top of your house right now that
Yeah,
you
there
could
should be
have.
some in the chest that's semi-buried beside.
That's from
Okay.
us moving them underneath.
Do you cross over to the other beach? Is that what you're talking about for a quick way to her place?
Yeah, you gotta
Okay.
you gotta cross over there where it looks like the green gets really thin.
Yep.
And then we'll
Yeah, I
have to
chopped
get
down a
some
bunch
sort
of redwood and had some wood.
once we get
Nice.
once we get your lumbering skill for you.
I've almost
then,
got enough to buy it, and I just got to research it. What do we need to research it?
For lumbering, we just need the 20 cloth is the big thing.
So we're waiting for the table that he's building to get built.
Okay.
What table is?
Actually, if I cancel the table and leave the materials in and he builds it, he can build
Way
it in
quicker.
like 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
that.
Go.
What table are you
The
building?
tailoring.
Taylor
Oh, okay.
table.
Okay.
Yeah, the materials should be
I'm just loading up
I
my
don't-
cart, and I'll be back.
yeah, the materials should be scattered around here somewhere for it. Because if we can get that tailoring table and we can get the cloth, then that means we can get you the lumbering skill and we'll be in the tier 2 building materials.
Yeah, I want to do that. I'm almost to level 8 hewing anyway.
There is no level 8, level 7.
Or 7, sorry, yeah, level 7.
If you're at level 7, then you're
I'm
maxed
6
out.
right now. Okay, so my cart's full. I'll be back.
Yeah, hewn logs and planks. I can make another cart, but I mean,
How do you edit?
Also, you need to give permission to the board. Yeah, your buddy here. Because he hasn't been able to access anything on your property all day.
Who? Oh, Igor?
no,
Yeah.
I haven't yet.
Poor Nero's been playing in between.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good. Nobody has permission on any of my stuff because we're not doing anything over there yet.
No.
Well, this was just kind of a real good central little spot that.
No, it's all good.
everything.
We gotta get it built up first for sure. We can branch out.
And,
What I got built across the water there is perfect. Go over and just there's a
There
shit
might
ton
be
of
people over there now.
yeah, but that's why I wanted to get it set up as a store. We should do that too, man. Because there's a shit ton of hewn logs. There's like 700 hewn logs and a place ready to set a store up right now, right over there.
I think our priority should be to get connected to him for his mining and his smelting, because we're going to need the metal first.
No, I get
And
that, but if I can just set that up for the
then
carpentry,
the next
level it without me
the
doing
next the next bridge we build is to go across there to the jungle, because we're going to need it not only for the wood, we're definitely going to need it for the clay. See, look at this. We still got new people coming on and claiming up. I might have made too small of a world. I was not anticipating this kind of. But it didn't happen last night for us. It wasn't until we put the low collaboration we got all the people joining.
Son.
Don't get me wrong. I'm completely happy with it.
The stone keeps geeking out on top of this thing.
Oh, I so miss my sweeping hand.
So is there enough wood to just start building stuff? Like,
Well, between the wood and I can make the mortared stone too, as you can probably tell by looking at my building.
I mean, should I just start making a bunch of boards, or like?
Well, you can't build with those boards per se. You can make carts and stuff with it.
Yeah, no, you need them to make the other stuff, like the latrines and the ice boxes. Do you need more of them, or is that what you want on sale? Or okay.
Yeah, well, you're definitely going to want that. We need the beds. We need chairs and tables, the little tables. All that stuff adds to room value. The more we can get in room value, the faster we earn XP. So, I mean, I guess that's one
Somebody's cart's in the way here.
That's one of our priorities, I guess, at this point, is we need, I'll move the cart. We need to, you should be able to move the cart too. Yeah.
Dude, no, I think my card is down there. I think I got mixed up, and I've got the general use card here.
You too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna come get it.
Back. Yeah.
I'm right here. Oh, this is a little bit sketch.
Hold on a sec. I'm working on it.
How do you change the sign at it?
Do you like mine?
When you go, there's a tab that says text. You put the text in, and you have to hit the save button, or it will not work.
Oh, it's just my card is just not close enough right there. That's painful.
Stand on the other side of it.
I'm just trying to get out of the way. I still have got to go for some.
Oh, we're down to 2 bits, so I'll have to make one.
No, it just wasn't showing up. It's actually there.
Oh, actually, can you give subtle permissions on your property too?
For whatever reason, it doesn't show my cart in the linked inventories list, but it's putting roads into it anyways because I had put it there. See if I
Yeah, it glitches sometimes. Like, there's other times where you can be completely away from your stockpile and it's still connected to it for some reason. You can use that to your advantage.
I can see how that would be an advantage.
I've moved entire stockpiles across the map because of a glitch cart before. It's like, what do you mean you're still attached to one over there? Well, I'll just move this entire lumber pile. When I was building one of the big bridges across the water in the last world, that happened. It got stuck connected to my road making facilities, and I had like 1,000 pieces of road being built, so I just left the cart on the piece of road it was and ran back and forth.
So I linked my cart to something else in this chain, and maybe that will make it show up. It's showing Doofer's cart.
If you were to log out and log back in right on the spot, it would instantly fix it. Or if you were to walk far enough away from your cart and back to it again.
Too late, I already logged. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, as soon as you log back in, it will be linked properly to everything around.
Because I wanted to just go down and work on something else while it fills my cart with roads, and then I can just go finish that bridge when it's done.
I'm starving. I have no foods. Oh, we have another new person here I don't recognize. I can barely hear you at all.
Yeah, it's still not working with my cart, but no, there is stuff showing up in my cart.
I have to apologize. It's a bad setup right now. I'm waiting on a CPU.
Aren't we all?
They don't want to pay for the. They don't want to pay for the car.
Oh, did they go take a look at it?
Yeah. That's what they're going on in chat about.
Okay.
They're like, I'd rather
Wide
walk
load, I
than
love
pay
that.
1,000 for the card.
What's that?
He's got the card up for 1,000 Doofer coins. They're saying they'd rather walk than pay that much for a card. I'm like, well, okay, if you really want to walk, I mean, it's your prerogative.
Can I use your study table?
Yeah, 1 second, I gotta go over and authorize you.
No, Doofer.
Yeah, Doofer, you need to give Subtle
Which study table?
permission.
I didn't make the research table.
I know, but it's in your property because that room is
Okay.
there. She needs permission to work on the property.
There we go.
Yay, thank you.
No worries.
Be happy.
So yeah, that was a pretty big shindig down the city tonight. There. To go up up on stage. Dinner was good. I got
Yeah.
the huge plaque now.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh,
Do
and
you feel
a lapel.
good now?
Just what you want. 4 years of studying and hard work.
Well, I suppose you want something for it.
Oh, it goes in the office anyway.
I'm sure it was an expensive plot.
Yeah, no, it is. It's really nice, actually. Oh,
I'll have to make some more of the
iron
stone
bars.
things.
Are we smelting yet, or
No, I mean I gotta get over there. That's what I'm trying to work on.
okay?
Like I'm trying to link my stuff up, but it's just taking forever because these roads don't crap that quickly.
Miro should be able to make you a bloomery. He's just letting the dog in.
Yeah, at this point I've used so much resources on this bridge that I should have taken masonry. I gotta be able to make a ton of mortar and stone over my base.
I just hit one button and all the wood went in and started me. Wrong button. So you think ice boxes would be a good thing to sell?
Yep. Doors would be a nice thing to have too. I'd like to put doors on things. You can make those.
So I have to craft them to, or do I just have to have the stuff available for when they buy it?
You have to have them crafted for them to be able to buy them.
Okay, so I just gotta make a bunch more boards first.
I'm gonna go get a cartload of sand somewhere safe.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I get a bunch of sand, then I can turn it back in the. I can turn it into pitch or into mortar for right cheap, right?
Yeah, that's what I think. I need some. We need to get some mortar and stone to. If we're gonna make a bloomery, we're gonna need a room to put it in.
Bloomery doesn't have a super high. No, Bloomery doesn't have to go in a room. It can
Okay,
be built
but it does-
outside.
But so we should make one of those. We could start making smelting iron.
I'm pretty sure I have a Bloomery. You see, our problem isn't the ability to smelt it.
Let's
Our
deal with slag.
is to deal with the slag that it produces.
Well, I mean, I can start digging down.
Well, we'd have to really dig down.
Bedrock.
It's not. Well, you don't have to go all the way down the bedrock. It's just
No, but a good 30 spaces with encasing of stone.
Well, but that's something we're gonna need to do. Also, I mean, because there's a guy between my base and your base that's already got a bloomery up and running. So I mean,
I know it's because I was selling bloomeries all afternoon to people.
yeah. So I mean, they have to deal with it too, right? Or we're gonna be
Yep.
in the world.
Yeah, I mean, we can just. There's no right or wrong way to do this, right? So.
Yeah. But I can start making a.
I'm already making your bloomery right now. We could. Well, I already started building a pit there. Technically, the problem with making a pit is getting the stuff down to it without an elevator. In order to get an elevator, we need to be a lot higher tech level than we are.
So could I just drop it in like on my staircase on my mine as I go down, and it's deeper when I get down there?
Well, tailings acts like dirt, so it takes up a lot of space. So
Keep it in a stockpile?
yeah, you build stockpiles deep underground. I guess she needs 15 mortar stone. That shouldn't be too hard.
No, I just brought a bunch of sand, a cartload of sand.
Where did you say you put the sand?
In
Or
the
did I
stockpile.
just use it? Okay, I just burned it then. Perfect. See, I can see before too long we just house this whole area in and make it one great big industrial production unit. Because I mean, we have the comet set for 60 days, so we have a lot more time to build aesthetically than people normally do. And we're 1 day in now. We're 1 full day in by 45 minutes, and
smoking
we
right now.
we are fucking having it.
Yeah, Misdirection, do you need that mortared stone brought over to you? I gotta head over there and pick up a load of food, so I don't think that we should.
Nero's making it for me.
Yeah, I've got it here in my inventory.
Oh, I need it in the study
Oh, in the okay, a second.
Yeah.
right here.
So as soon as I link this card into this friggin' loop, it's gonna start processing it in logs, right?
Yeah, if you linked it into your
Should I
table,
shut
then
those down now?
As soon as you came into... I would shut it down while you're online and control it manually. That way it's not just chewing your logs for stuff you don't necessarily want.
Okay, I don't have access to the storage. Oh, I have to put it right in the study. Never mind.
Yeah, you have to put it directly on where it was that you created the project.
I don't see it. It won't let me put it in. Do I have to go to crafting?
No, at the bottom it's going to say projects. It's going to say milling, and then it's researching it. It's going to say
Yes,
missing
under crafting.
15 stones. Yeah, under crafting, sorry.
So
And you drop the stone physically on the milling book.
Drag and drop.
There we go.
Ta-da!
Alright.
Well, if it was you that created the project,
If there's
could've
multiple
just
projects, you
right-clicked
could click on them and drop it onto the project that you wanted them.
Yeah, no, I mean it makes sense. I'm just griping.
it. No, I get it. Alright,
I gotta go down and mine some more stone.
the bloomery's done here.
what's the bloomery do?
That's for him to be able to smelt.
Okay. What about cloth? Does somebody need to take a special?
I'm gonna get tailoring going soon enough.
Yeah, we need the tailoring to make the cloth, and as soon as we got the cloth, then we can make you your lumbering skill that you need now.
I'm still sitting on a star. I'll probably put it in tailoring and then work towards my milling afterwards to get my bake.
How long do you figure that'll take? Because I should have a star either tonight or early tomorrow.
If you hover over the bar with the star, it will tell you exactly how long you are, providing you keep the same food and housing bonus you currently have.
Alright, so where should we put this bloomery, do you think? Should I put it back over near where I'm going to be mining lots of iron, or we can pick it up later? We've got tons of iron here to smelt.
Yeah, it's just a question of what do we do in the immediate like, the slag builds up super fast. Like, if you just smack the bloomery down for a minute and you look at what it's going to cost you for metal versus what you're going to get out of it, you get an idea of how much we have to deal with early. Rough calculations from our run last time is if you run it strictly pumping iron in it to do the research to get to advanced smelting, and that's all the only metal you're using up is to get to that point, you'll roughly have 3 full stockpiles of slag by the time you get to advanced smelting.
Yeah, but we have to do it. So we got to figure something out. So, I mean, I can go over to where I've already got a bit of a pit dug at my place. Slap it down and get started.
Well, the question, see, last time what me and Cyrus did is we built a great big long fucking ramp down into the dirt. But I made a mistake last time and we did it on an incline of a hill, so we didn't actually get as deep underground as we should have.
Well, I've got that big staircase I already started down underneath the desert.
Well, that's a staircase.
No, it's a ramp.
Yeah, we need. But I mean, we could start right from where I'm already digging this right down behind Doofers and just build stone ramps and just keep going down 4 or down 1 over 4, down 1 over 4.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
I think that would be our best bet, because then we can we can run the stone right back to where we're able to process it immediately. And once we get this deep enough, we can just drop the smelter underground and start building stockpiles around it for slag.
Okay, so I'm gonna start. I've got a bunch of stone road. I'm gonna put some stone. Oh, I gotta process more stone, but that will not be an issue once we start digging this. So. Okay, I'm gonna grab my cart. I'm gonna grab the general use cart. Just fill it with stone. So, which direction should I go? Straight away?
We want to keep it in the. We want to keep it in the desert no matter what.
So straight towards underneath that other property, though. Unfortunately. There's clay property over there.
Well, the yellow property is someone else's. I don't have that. But that orange little pit you see there, that's mine already. I claim that. So how about we ramp down and then we elbow, and then we can spiral down in that pit. And I'll run over there now, and I'll give you guys all permissions on that pit.
Yeah, I'll start queuing up some stone ramps.
Who's able to make me a tailoring table for cheapest and fat?
Probably me.
Yeah, the material should be there for it already due for.
I got tons of stuff now. Just 1 sec. Oh no! Wait. What do we need? Plant fibers. Yeah, I'll get some of them.
And
they're right here.
They're in the chest.
There.
I brought everything up, but it would have taken him an hour to make.
And it will take him a third of the materials I did because he's maxed.
Yeah, the project I got going, logs is done.
It should work on the other one simultaneously, shouldn't it?
I only have one table. Faster that way with me. Perk.
No, it only moves on to the next project if you're out of materials and it halts the project. That
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you can drop and drag drag and drop the projects back and forth depending on what project you want being worked on for the materials being put. Or you can have multiple tables doing multiple things, and that gets complex with how you're gonna stagger all the stockpile.
Where's the plant fibers?
they should be there. Hold on.
There's probably in. You probably don't have it linked. It's probably in my pulp chest.
I think I probably have a bunch in my backpack because I had to clear a bunch.
I can get some more.
I have close to 800.
Well, if you get 200 more, you can buy a cart.
That's easy.
I tell you what, I'll give you a cart if you bring us 800.
Oh, so much cloth I can make with those.
For that matter, if you want to bring us that many, we'll give you the card to make it easier to bring it over.
Yeah. Well, those fit in a backpack slot, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But they're heavy. If you get a lot.
Yeah, you come over, I'll give you a cart.
Where exactly are you again?
We're on the desert area.
The Doofer store and Stonework store. We're over in that area. That's our main industrial kind of meeting point at this
You're
point.
400 meters. So I'll bring what I can carry.
There's the fibers.
Thank you. Oh, this Chester, what'd you do?
Yeah, they were in there. Yeah, the first 2 slots, the plant fibers.
I don't see them for some reason. It's
Well,
crazy.
if you started the project, she's got permission on your properties now. She can just drop them in, and done deal. I really love this tangerine drink. I don't know if you guys have had the chance, but
I've had it. I like it. I've been digging on the lemon dory.
I was really happy when they first kicked in and they had the Med Hat had the White Widow, and I don't know what happened to Med Hat after that. I've never seen back. I've never seen anyone else put out a White Widow as good as what theirs was.
The Tangerine Dream was expensive. I only bought it because I didn't have anything else at the time.
That's the
7 minutes for your table there, Subtle.
So much better than an hour.
As the
Yeah.
sativas that they have available at the moment, it's the one that I like.
Yeah.
If I were to try and buy seeds for any of them, which I'm not at the price that they want for their seeds, that would have been the one I would have went.
Clones this year.
I've found seeds in a bunch of different kinds. I'm keeping them. I didn't separate them. I don't know what came out of what, and I don't know if they're sterilized.
So
Yeah, I've had my concerns about them being sterilized. I had one that I was trying to germinate the last few days, but I think one of my kids took it.
is 30 ice boxes too many?
Yeah, I wouldn't put more than 10 up for now. 5 or 10.
For sale, but
and
then
if people
put them in.
people buy them, then make a couple more. You can always make more.
So ice boxes, trees.
latrines, beds, doors, tables, chairs. See, every one of those things adds to your room value, and if you get more points in your room value, that increases your XP gain, which means you get stars faster.
Yeah, we need bringing those over, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, we definitely need to get the houses up and going sometime in the next day or two. But I mean, we're a day in and we're this far into things. We're off and running right from the get go.
Speed running the start zone.
It probably
Oh,
doesn't
who
hurt
needs a
that I was
card?
able to get.
Who came over with?
It was Wind Raider. Wind Raider.
What was the name in the game? Just a second.
If you drop the card on the ground and then you go to its personal deed, you can set Wind Rider as the owner from there.
Yeah, but he has a different name in game.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Okay, well, 1 second. Where are you? I'll put it on the ground and then send it to you so you can find it. Oh, you're on your way still. Okay.
Yeah, setting it on the ground's not as easy as you think unless you put his name on the deed. I need to get some bricks back under the distribution center, and then we can actually put items in specifically for people.
Oh yeah, I suppose he can just come over. I can drop it in the distribution center. He can snag it from there.
I gotta set the permission so everyone can use the distribution center, and I think I need to put a block back under it. He keeps telling me something about it needs a solid floor.
So is the tree farm ready to cut, or you meant 2 or 3 real world days? Yeah.
Reeled it, yeah. I don't have a little pokey thing to tell me how far along they are yet.
I don't understand. Why is it saying that? Why is it saying it's not on solid ground?
For some reason. Yep.
Yep.
Just stick it in do for store.
I gotta. There we go.
I don't understand why it's telling me this isn't on solid ground.
What, the center?
Yeah, the distribution center. It's telling me it's not on solid ground.
Well, look under here.
No, but it's still
It's
on something.
solid ground.
This don't count.
Well, take the rocks and dirt out of it, I guess, and we'll have to.
Welcome. So, this chest right here. Let me see if I can add you to this chest here. And then you can just drop them in. Unknown property,
put
so
the
you can just drop them in there.
I'll just
Just
put
put-
the card on the ground and give him the deed.
Yeah, just put the card on the ground and give him the deed.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Where are you taking this to? Oh, he can pick it back up after I do that.
Yeah, he just needs to whack it with the hammer. So you don't. So what you do is you click on the cart, and then you click on the authorization page, and then you click on the name of the deed, and you have to set his name in there for him to take the full roll.
He doesn't have his hammer, so you gotta put it in the chest.
Oh, he doesn't have the fucking hammer. Okay. Here, hold on a sec.
Wait a minute. In the deed,
Hold on a sec.
I delete the deed.
No, you just
No,
put
I'm
his
gonna
name
make
on it,
this
and then he
easy.
can pick it up.
The chest
But he
is on
can't.
unoccupied ground over here, so it's a perfect chest to just stuff it.
Here, just put it in my little stockpile here. He's got permission to go into my little stockpile.
I don't understand though, because if I go into the deed, right? This is this woodcart belongs to a deed, Egoisdale.
Yeah, so now if he was
Now,
to
if you click
whack
your
it
name,
with his hammer, he'd be able to pick it up and it'd be entirely his. Your name.
30 seconds on that table, subtle.
And I click my
Yay.
name, and then I delete the deed, right?
Yeah, no, but he still doesn't have a hammer to pick it up with. Is the problem.
I know, but I want to know how to do this for whatever reason.
Okay, so you go to the authorization tab.
Yeah.
And on that thing, you'll see title, and you'll also see this tiny stock, or this wood cart belongs to whatever deed.
Yeah.
If you were to click the name of that deed,
And
then
click
it's going to
delete?
come up with, and, well, I wouldn't, clicking delete would be renouncing your ownership of it, I think. I've never deleted a deed. If you
So
look on the title of the deed there, you can add his
It's in
name
the
there,
storage
and
over
then
here now,
that gives
subtle.
him, that gives him the ability to
Or do you want me to bring it to you?
whereas
I'm right here.
if you only gave him permission to use
Okay.
it, he'd be able to cart it around, but he would not be able to pick it up.
Okay, so he's on the deed.
But that doesn't matter because he can't pick it up. So to put it here in this inventory, and he can drop it in his and carry it home. I gave him permission to throw my mini stockpile because who cares about the little stock?
That's what I've been using my mini stockpile for too, is like a trading scratch pad.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. It's the right size for it, right?
Yeah, so there's a card on there now.
I'm not.
Thank you for all the fiber.
I got.
Can you just put them in that chest there, maybe? Right here?
There's a link. I'm putting it in the call storage.
Okay.
Zero. Would you mind if I took one of the papers from your catering book?
No. Hold on a sec.
There's extra papers in this chest here that I messed up.
Tailoring.
Now he's got smithing and
No.
something else.
I'm looking for the tailoring one. I don't
It
know
was
where
in
it
that
is.
stockpile.
There, I put a scroll on the little stockpile. Go.
That way I get the land papers.
Oh no, I know all about it.
Okay.
I think we're gonna have to move this brazier here.
Yeah, you should have permissions to be able to pick up and move stuff around here on the property.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying. That kind of a tricky proposition to get in and around.
Yeah, no, I just set it there so we'd have light digging, right? Because it's a pain in the ass not to. So we'll need 2 pieces of road piece here.
Yeah,
I am
I'm
going
to.
to. I'm going to tell you that if we only make it too wide, the cart will fit all the way down, and it will be impossible to turn the cart around like if someone else.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm planning to add 3. I just only had the 2 pieces. I just started the ramp building.
Alright, I'll set my thing to crush up a bunch more sandstone in the sand.
I actually set a bunch. I set a few. I didn't want to do a lot because I think it's more efficient for you.
It's considerably more efficient for me. see, I can crush sandstone in the sand, and then from there I can grind the sand in the mortar. Right? It's gonna take me a while to get used to not calling it pit.
How much for the icebox and latrine? 30 for those as well?
Well, no, just look at what you put into it for wood, right? That's how I've been judging prices. So, I mean, figure out how much wood it took you to make it, add one or two onto that, and charge.
Okay.
We don't want to, like, drive a stupidly inflated economy, because we want to be able to buy shit off other people, too, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So just the regular door, not the hewn log door?
Any doors it works. It doesn't really matter. I mean, whatever you have materials for. They
Well,
don't.
the one with the
They
higher
don't
room
count.
score, or
They don't count. The doors won't make a difference to your room values.
oh, okay.
The physical building materials will, but the door itself doesn't count, because you can cut out a door and leave it completely empty, and it doesn't penalize you for that on the room value. Same with, you can leave up the 2 holes in a wall for where windows should be, and they won't penalize you for that either. It's more important later on when you get into making cement and that, because you need to run a chimney outside the room, so you need to have a hole in the side of the room to run the chimney through.
I'm really getting frustrated with my carts not easily linking up and not being able to process stone, and then I gotta run back and move the cart. And might be able to move it from my cart right to the storage.
I'm wondering if something rebuggered with them since the patch.
Seems like it's really getting hard. Like I have to just God, every time it's something different. They're probably trying to stop people from linking them together,
From linking what to what?
chaining them really far apart.
I'm sorry, I was away from the headset when you
The
first started talking.
inventory linking is really bad. Like, it just keeps undoing everything that I've done. That I have to like spend a while fighting with it to get it back to the point where I'm just manually unloading everything.
Yeah, all the storage just keep.
Might have been something with the latest patch made it go a little more buggy. I know when they first put the 8.0, it was all glitchy as hell, and then it got better for a while, so maybe when they were fixing the other shit, they screwed something up.
Alright, so
Oh no! Oh no!
so it says wooden latrine, but I'm only making latrines. Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
They changed some names and graphics and icons and shit today too, so stuff might not be fully updated in all the spots it's supposed to be.
Oh, that's what's going on. Your workbench is gobbling all the stone, so I can't make stone ramps or roads.
Oh, which one is
I think I got it good
struggling?
now. I think it's okay now.
I
I
didn't
think it's. I
realize.
think it completed because it did leave a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize I had a project going. Or was it your ramp project still eating it up?
I don't think so, but something. Anyways, it's better now.
Yeah. Well, we gotta. So, what is it that I need to be getting for us? Or we're still digging this thing over here, aren't
Yeah, I'm coming back with the empty cart. I got some ramps on the go.
Where'd all the plant fiber go?
I don't know where all the plant fiber went.
Subtle, you took that, didn't you?
Stack.
I
Yeah, it's
think.
there.
Yeah, it's right here in this pulp box right here on the corner of the building.
Yeah, I put 300
That
in there and the rest
that is so strange. Every time I open it, oh, it's all there now. But like the last 15 times I opened that chest, it looked like there was.
Yeah, no, there's something going on with the inventory right now.
Awesome, because I just need to throw this in the stockpile over here and I start making chairs and stuff.
It could
Wow.
be issues just updating where there's so many of us interacting with so many stockpiles here at the same time. Maybe.
Could be. There's
I
a
don't.
lot of stuff going on.
I know I read something in the patch notes about they change something and try and make it update faster in high traffic areas, but I wasn't really understanding it because I haven't played on a high traffic server. Okay, so did we get the tailoring table made? Is that
Yes.
complete?
Yes, that's why I'm building my house bigger.
Alright.
I need hewn logs.
Oh, I guess she's saying she needs hewn logs.
There's plenty right here. I made 300 of them.
I can. You know
There's
what? I need some food, and I'm just going to empty my cart. I can bring them over to your house.
Yeah, there's a bunch over here.
Like I'm heading that way, anyways.
Alright, I told her.
I think this.
What's the
cart
bed called again?
It will get up the hill.
What was that?
Thank you.
Don't forget the logs.
No, I gotta empty the cart first.
Ah, I get you.
And it's just easier to manually empty right now.
Yeah, Doofer, you're gonna have to make up a bunch more logs because there's none here.
Crap, I just used them. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. You got a cart full of wood here. You just need to convert it into log.
it is a lot easier.
I just look over around the corner. I just see stones flying everywhere.
Gonna get worse too. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna put these here and get them out of the way. Clear the stone first because I don't want to explode this all over the place.
Yeah, I already had the hewn logs. I had it wrong order because I was sure first to.
Somebody's digging somewhere, right?
Sure.
I'm looking at a piece of stone that is high up in the mountains where I'm at. That is as almost as tall as one of the highest trees I'm looking at, stuck in the air.
Crazy.
Yeah, it happened. Someone dug probably beneath it, and when it glitched out, it spawns stuff and drops it from the sky.
The sky is falling. The sky is falling.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we had that go down earlier when at this base. Alright. That's done. Now
Targeting is way off.
can be, yeah.
No, I'm standing right on the top of a pile of rock, and it's highlighted green. It says click left button to mine, and it misses.
Yeah, well, it might be time for a relog then.
Yeah. Here.
Although compared to when 8.0 first came out, this has been running like glass. Well, there's the rest of my bloomeries. I had another 3 of them already.
Alright, I'm loading up a cart. Once that thing finishes, I'll bring some.
Alright, so I got boards, icebox, door, latrine, chair, and beds all for sale. Stuff's all crafty now.
Nice.
You gotta put some buys in there, though.
You know, what else should I buy besides wood?
Well,
Iron. Always iron.
yeah, you need iron for your iron.
But
bars.
what is 1 iron worth in terms of wood?
Well, I'm not gonna give you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give you 1 for 1. That's for sure.
Well, that's why I'm asking. I have nothing compared to.
10 pieces of wood would be worth a piece of iron, at least, if not more.
So what do I do? Put 0.1? Yeah, right? Yeah.
If you're buying it,
Buy, under the buy list, where the log has
Yeah.
1, I 0.1.
you're going the wrong way with that decimal, but
You're gonna buy 1 iron for how many doofer dollars, and your doofer dollars are right now is worth as much as 1 piece of wood, or whatever they're called.
Okay, so I
You should
give
change
10.
the name to doofer dollars.
Isn't that what it is? Store.
so if you were say 1 wood is the equivalent of 1 duper dollar, the way things have been going right now. So that would mean I would say that you would spend 20 duper dollars on a piece of iron. And I don't mean iron ore, I mean on a piece of iron, like a smelted piece of iron.
Yeah, I get it.
But that means that I'm only going to be able to buy 20 pieces of wood. I think you should be selling hewn logs at the minimum. To just wood, because they're not going to buy wood and then hew it.
Hewn logs go 1-to-1 for wood. I'm fine. I get like 14 or 15 logs out of, you know what I mean, per 10 logs.
Yeah,
So I mean,
but you know what I'm saying, right? Because like for me to buy that, it's like, yeah.
what do you mean?
Well, you're having to do 2 for 1 to get that same amount of hewn logs, right? Where he's getting it better than a 1-to-1 ratio.
So he'd still make his money on it anyway.
Yeah.
I guess my point is that yeah, if I bought wood then had to hew it, it's like I'm just losing a bunch of time and effort. And
So I'm not selling the wood.
Oh, you're selling hewn logs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he buys the wood and he sells the hewn logs. So he buys the logs for $1 and he'll turn around and he'll sell the hewn logs for $1. Meanwhile, for every 100 hewn logs he sells, he's actually produced 140 hewn logs.
And you know, I already got, there's 2 people who've come in, checked out the store, ran out. Now I think they're going to get some or iron. What else should I buy?
They're just trying to get $1,000 so they can buy my cart.
What else should I?
Win-win.
I need you to make more hewn logs, so I haven't filled this cart up yet for my delivery run there.
Okay, hang on a sec.
I gotta stick another inventory somewhere so we can set this iron off somewhere. I got this little hut here. Oh, that's my toilet. That's right.
Because this mining operation is going really slow while my cart's tied up.
Hang on, they're coming now.
They better be.
Well, they are. They only take 3 seconds apiece, so it won't take long.
Well, make it snappy.
They're up, coming out on the thing as we speak.
Just giving you a shit, man. Don't worry about it.
I was gonna say, oh man, fuck you. I'll make my beds. You can wait. That's the way you're gonna be.
I've been playing the PUBG again, so I'm just being aggressive. That's all I can do.
So salty.
Oh man, I had the best first game back after like a month away though.
That's like cross out when I turned it on the other night. I had 4 kills and 3 assists. I was like, yup, shut it off.
That's enough for today. I loaded it in. You can put the tag stock on the M16 now. I had a suppressed M16 with a 4X. There's 2 goobers trying to snipe down into prison. I walked up behind them, pegged them in the head.
Yeah, exactly.
I see 2 guys. Repo's moving up. He's a little bit behind. He's like, "Oh, I'm in cover." I'm like, "Yeah, ding, 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 ding." Okay.
Shooting fish in a barrel, he said.
Oh man, they were salty too. They were screaming. I'm like, it was awesome.
That's when you really know you got.
So you got enough hewn logs? There's 40 there now. How many do you need?
I'm gonna fill the cart, but I don't know.
She's got to build a big attachment on so she can get tailoring up and going. And as soon as she gets her tailoring going and can make you 20 pieces
No, I get it.
of cloth,
I get it.
then we get the
Trust me.
lumbering. So,
And running shoes.
and
Yay!
And bigger backpack.
Yeah, that shit was clutch. I had no idea how good it was until I went back to the Stone Age again.
I know, right? You got spoiled like right off the bat.
I know, that was one of the things that I couldn't wait to restart for, was to like do this, because now this is invaluable learning right here.
Now you're a pug.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna fill that cart up and then go.
Well, I'm just gonna leave the hewn logs and I'm gonna step out for 2 minutes.
No, you're good.
I'm moving the iron down in behind my place until the bird woodworking inventories.
Yeah, I've been not managing inventories because it's without a cart. I'm
That's
just
alright.
dropping in the nearest thing because my cart's half full of hewn logs.
No, we're on it. We're on it. We got you. I'll get you a couple more of these stone lights up and going too, so as we go down deeper in the mine, we kind of cut little cuts in the notches in
want
the
some light.
sliding.
Oh man, I need to get over there quick. I hope that those things finish because I need food.
Well, I can drag the cart over. I'm full on food.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay to do that. I just want to finish off. I just let this thing finish so I can put more in the cart.
We're still will to put head up there. You can eat. You might as well.
I still got a couple things. I'm okay.
All right.
Cart's got 5 open slots left, 4 open slots left. So
Yeah, but what's its weight at? You gotta watch that too.
1,200 of 2,000.
Oh, you're good.
So the wood, yeah, the wood. It's not enough. Though.
Yeah, it sucks when it's too heavy.
Dirt. Fucking dirt.
Too much or?
Dirt's heavy.
Oh yeah, dirt sucks. Well, because you can put a ton in.
It doesn't fill the cart.
I had it full of like stone and iron earlier.
Yeah,
That
but
didn't-
dirt,
Yeah,
if you
but
have all
dirt-
dirt, it will not fill the cart.
Yeah, the weight will cap out.
It's like dirt must stack real tight.
Well, dirt will
Stacks by
stack.
10.
It will stack 10 in a cart where it only stacks 5 in a stockpile.
And it stacks 10 on your shovel. If you dig it all out at once, you just can't
Yeah,
dig
yeah.
it at a time.
I noticed that. That was really kind of weird. I mean, it's nice, but it's weird.
Once you get
Yeah,
used to it.
but bear in mind this is early game. Late game, you know you get that first skid steer, which is basically a bobcat built, and you can just drive along and scoop up,
Tractor.
9 stacks of 20 in 10 seconds, and like the pre-industrial age of this game versus the industrial age are two entirely different things.
All right, so it's building the last stack of wood here, and then I'll be over.
That's okay, I'm just walking on the ocean floor.
Doing a little fishing. Alright, so skills that we are absolutely going to need. We need the lumbering skill that's being worked on. Oh. And we need 20 pieces of iron smelted for that.
Yeah, so I mean, can we set up a temporary tailings stockpile, or is that asking for?
I mean, as long as...
Oh, this stockpile down here. What's this stockpile down here? That's full of rocks?
Where are you at?
Oh, that's
Over at my
iron.
other
That's
one?
another one. This
Oh,
is just another
yeah.
one full of iron. I could barely. I was worried about getting around it. And there's another one. Is that stone there? Down here on the beach?
I think that's dirt.
There's stone.
maybe?
I'm gonna load up stone on the way back because I need that to build the ramps.
Yeah, definitely. The other skill that we are going to need, I think we can get without lumbering, but we do need her to make some cloth with tailoring for us to pull it off, is bricklaying. That's the other way to our tier 2.
So, at this point, are people able to look at a message board to see what's for sale at different stores?
Yes. If you push the Y button, you can look at everything for sale in every store.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Oh,
And
there's
from-
the windmill.
And from here,
Well,
you
I
can
got
actually.
the milling thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So the other thing is when
So
you're
yeah,
in
take as many
this,
logs back as you can too. Maybe
Alright.
that
Oh,
iron.
I was gonna pick up the rocks on the way back.
Oh yeah, take it. Take it all.
But no, you
There's
got
some
iron.
mortar
so-
there too, and iron. No, go ahead, take it.
Where's my cart? Why is my cart not going?
It's right behind you.
Yeah, I know it wasn't showing up.
Alright, so we need 20 cloth for the bricklaying, and I can take care of the rest of it.
Yeah, we need a bunch of cloth for that other paper too. I'm about to hit my level in like 10 minutes.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab. Where's the iron that you want me to take?
In the second stockpile.
Oh, there it is. Oh, you got some processed stone. Do you need that?
Yeah, I do for my
Oh, you're
Yeah.
good.
repairs.
We're gonna have a bunch here once we get down past the dirt layer. and start-
Yeah, we're gonna have so many rocks. It's not even.
Okay, cart's full. I'm out.
Did you eat?
Oh no, I did not.
You would have though. You would have known that sooner than later.
How do you split a stack?
Hold
Just
shift.
right
and
click it in the box and you'll eat it right out of the box.
Okay. I was gonna take a bit with me.
Yeah, you can do that too. Shift click.
There we go.
Yeah, if you control click it, it will split the stack.
It'll split it right in half.
Okay, I didn't need half though. I just grabbed like 5.
Oh, I can't wait till we get veins coal. You put a stack of 20 coals in one of these stone light things, it burns for 9 freaking days. Now tell me how lovely would it be to prop a torch thing down and not have to think about it again for another 10 days.
Right. I think the next major road building project is we got to link these two things up because this growth through the grass is slow, frustrating.
It's the
Yeah.
sand. The sand takes more calories to walk across.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, having roads uses far, far less calories. I am going to need to resort to using the wooden pick again soon. Or stone pick.
Where the fuck my cart go? Thought this was my cart, but it doesn't say anything on the back anymore.
It's probably mine then. The one down by.
Wonder where. Did you guys grab mine?
I put a bunch of logs in your output storage. It's the only one I can access for some reason.
Yeah, Doofer, you gotta give him permission on your deed as opposed to individual things, and then he.
Oh, I thought I did that already.
He did. It's not that. It's just being fucking.
Do you guys have you guys seen my cart though?
No idea.
Like I had it parked right here.
Oh, I don't have permission on your cart, so I can't dump stuff into it.